Yo, welcome back to the Fivezone channel. Today I'm gonna be ranking every single movie and TV show from the Kathleen Kennedy era of Star Wars. So as you know, Dave Filoni is now the new chairman or president of Disney Star Wars. So I feel like this guy's gonna cook, but now a lot of people hate on Kathleen Kennedy, so that's why I'm doing this ranking, just to get clearer understanding of was she really that bad or did she give us some bangers. Let's get straight into it. We got peak is the highest tier, we got great, we got mid, we got bad, and we got younglings. If you know, you know. First up we got The Force Awakens, and that's a great movie. Force Awakens is probably the best sequel trilogy movie. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's actually makes Kylo Ren look scary. Finn was looking good. We had Han Solo back. We had Chewbacca. We had Poe Dameron looking goated in those ships. We had Leia return. It was an all-round great movie. I wouldn't say it's peak, but it was an all-round great movie. So it has to be in great tier. Next up, we got Rogue One, and who wouldn't put Rogue One in peak? Rogue One is probably the best movie to come out of the Kathleen Kennedy Disney era. It was so good. It was such a great movie to see them going against the rebels and the Empire and trying to get the Death Star plans, and then everything in the end, them knowing that their sacrifice will help the rebellion beat the Empire, just dies like that. And we get to see the Death Star kill a bunch of people. We get to see the difficult part, not the Jedi side, not the full whole group of the rebellion side. It's just these few people trying to fight against the Empire, trying to do what's right. It's a whole different perspective from what we've seen before. That's why it's such a peak movie. It has to go in peak. Next up, we got The Last Jedi, and yeah, they're the younglings when Anakin slaughtered them. They're straight trash. The Last Jedi, disrespecting Luke Skywalker. Come on, bro. How you disrespecting Luke Skywalker? This guy didn't even have an honorable death. This guy sounds some rock and died. Come on, bro. Anakin at least died killing Palpatine. Obi-Wan died in Vader's hands, doing it for the greater good. So it was their deaths were meaningful. Luke's death was so dead, bro. It was genuinely just dead. And then the whole Kylo Ren killing Snoke. What was the point of introducing Snoke if you're just gonna kill him off? Come on, bro. Genuine disrespecting Star Wars at that point. Next up, I got Solo, the Star Wars story, and mid. It's extremely mid. Because, it's a mid movie. There's some good to it, there's some horrible to it. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the best Star Wars movie, and I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the worst one. It's pretty good, to be honest. But when I'm speaking about Star Wars, Disney Star Wars movies, it's mid, bro. There wasn't that much interesting things happening in it. We saw Maul at the end. That's the only interesting thing, really. It's not a memorable movie, so it has to go in mid. Next up, we got Rise of Skywalker and Younglings. If you know how to kill a character, that was Disney Star Wars, bro. Finn, episode 7 looks so good. Episode 9, just a side guy, just no one cares about him. Kylo Ren looking to be the next Vader in episode 7. Episode 9, just a guy who's trying to become good and join with Rey. Come on, bro. Pick one. And then, of course, we have the most iconic scene in Rise of Skywalker in sequel history. Somehow Palpatine returned. The amount of trash that was in that movie is extremely disgusting, so it has to go in younglings. Next up, we got Mandalorian. Great again. Like I said, the season 3 was pretty mid, but season 1 and 2 was actually really, really good. After season 1 and 2, that's when it became mid. But season 1 and 2 itself pushes it into great. It was a really good one. It was really good to see a Mandalorian show, the way Beskar and all that thing. It just looks sick, and it was a really interesting show. So it has to go in great. Next up, we got the Book of Boba Fett. Mid. I mean, it was extremely mid. Boba Fett, from being one of the most terrifying bounty hunters, this guy was all about honor suddenly because he got ate. Because he went into the Sarlacc pit. Now he's honor, respect. I'm showing everyone respect. Come on, bro. I mean, the only good thing was him and Cad Bane fighting. Other than else, we got to see Cad Bane in live action. That's the only good thing to come out of the Book of Boba Fett. There's nothing really that's pushing it into great other than seeing Cad Bane in live action. So it has to go in mid. Next up, Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and for me it's a great show. It was so sick to see Obi-Wan Kenobi back, and seeing Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan was so goated. And I mean, the Reva story, it was pretty annoying, but Obi-Wan and Anakin's story itself, that was pretty interesting. It would have been peak if they had the stupid Reva story and just had Obi-Wan as the main focus. So it has to go in great just for that. Next up, we got Andor and Andor's Peak. Showing us the prequel to Rogue One, showing Andor's story to how he got there. I mean, such a great show. Season 2, such a dark show. It's not like your Book of Boba Fett or Mandalorian. Mandalorian has Grogu in it to be cute and stuff, but Andor's straight terror. It's just straight terror. Everything is the killing, the murder. You see the Empire's brutality firsthand in Andor. You see how horrible they were. You see why they needed to be stopped. That's why it's peak. Ahsoka show. Ooh. I mean, it's great. It's going in great just because it's Ahsoka, bro. Ahsoka's, like I said, the best Clone Wars character in the Clone Wars TV show, in my opinion. So it has to go in great just because it's Ahsoka. And, I mean, was there points I didn't like? Yes, the Sabine. 1, why did she get stabbed in the first place? And 2, if she got stabbed, why did she survive? Qui-Gon did, and he's much stronger than her. So that's some of the issues I have. And they tend Thrawn into a loser, kind of a loser, compared to Rebels. Acolyte is bad, yeah. The only good thing were the duels. Other than that, it was just bad. There's nothing really good about it, and there's nothing I have to say about it. Next up, I have Skeleton Crew, and for me, I think Skeleton Crew's really good. It was really it's a different thing. It's not like Empire, the Republic. It was a whole different world. Introduces you to a different world, and I really liked it, so it has to go in great. I really enjoyed Skeleton Crew. Next up, we got Clone Wars Season 7. I mean, Clone Wars Season 7 was straight peak. Clone Wars was straight peak. I mean, it began before the Disney era, but it continued through the Disney era, so it has to be in peak. Clone Wars, one of the greatest shows of all time. Bad Batch, again, peak. I really liked Bad Batch. Season 1 was so good. I loved Season 1. It was such a peak show. It was so good. Some people like to say it's mid, but for me, I really like Bad Batch. Next up, Visions, and hot take, but for me, Visions is mid. I never really understood the point of Visions and never really liked it, so it has to go mid. Next up, Tales of the Jedi. I mean, Tales of the Jedi is stuff. I'm going great. Tales of the Jedi is great, but you get to see Dooku, young Qui-Gon. You get to see Dooku turning to the dark side. You get to see him fully turn to the dark side when he kills Yaddle. I mean, you get to see so many things. It's such a great show, and it has to be in great tier. Tales of the Empire, mid. Tales of the Empire was nothing what I really expected. I want to see more like the Inquisitor story. I would have loved to see the Grand Inquisitor story. That would have been sick to see. It would have been sick to see Palpatine's story, maybe. I don't know. Like him turning in to this Emperor guy. How did he learn this stuff? It would have been sick to see Palpatine's story. It would have maybe seen a little bit of Vader, but it was really mid. I didn't really care for Barrissoff's story, so mid. Tales of the Underworld, mid. I mean, the only good thing was Cad Bane's younger life. You got to see, you see him turning into this little psycho. So he has to be mid. Resistance, again mid. Never really liked Resistance. Not a big fan of it. Resistance and Visions, never a big fan of it. Never got the point of it. That's why. Never was a big fan of Resistance or Visions. But yeah, this is my tier list. On peak, we got Rogue One, Andor, Clone Wars, and the Bad Batch. In great, we got Force Awakens, Mandalorian, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka, Skeleton Crew, and Tales of the Jedi. In mid, we got Solo, a Star Wars story. We got Book of Boba Fett. We got Visions. We got Star Wars Resistance. We got Tales of the Empire. We got Tales of the Underworld. And in bad, we have Acolyte. And in Younglings, we have The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. So when you look at this tier list realistically, it kind of shows you that it wasn't as bad as people think, because the lows were pretty low. So people can easily hate on it. Acolyte, horrendous. Last Jedi, horrendous. Rise of Skywalker, horrendous. Because the lows are really low. It's like at the bottom of the barrel. But the highs are really good as well. Andor, Rogue One, Mando, Clone Wars, Tales of the Jedi. It was all great. So if you really think about it, the Kathleen Kennedy era wasn't that bad. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys.